Hi guys. Okay, so I want to go over really quick in this video color correcting with a couple really common shades that I might suggest for you. So if you have any redness on your face, any blemishes like this, if you have any skin conditions like melasma, anything going on in your face that we want to cover, any bags under your eyes, dark circles, anything like that that we want to cover before we put on our main color. I put that in your color match form. I said use this color for color correction and then do your other colors. So what that means is that we are basically color correcting any issues we have on our face before we put on our main color. So typically with normal makeup, we're just gonna put on one color all over our face, and then we're gonna use like a concealer for our bags. And sometimes like our areas that we need a little bit more attention tend to poke through. So what we're gonna do with this makeup, since this makeup is basically like a color science makeup, we are going to camouflage those imperfections and whatever you want covered before you put on your main stuff. So I'm going to give you a few examples. These are the colors that I probably, not all of them, but these are like the most common ones that if you have something on your face that needs covered, these are the ones that I suggest. So this is Aspen Contour, this is Mango highlight, and then this is Frenchie Lip and Cheek. So if I suggested Aspen Contour is kind of like has like a greenish tint to it, and it's a little bit thicker. So if I suggest Aspen, it's because you have a lot of redness on your face. It's really good for covering redness. Or if you have like dark patches, any darkness or any like bit of red, it totally evens that out and just creates a very nice base. So I have a little bit of like a red patch over here. I'm just going to show you guys. You can use any brush or your finger to do this. So if I'm going to use a brush, I'm just going to dip into my Aspen, and all you're going to do is stipple over any areas that need attention. So in this case, it's my red patch. See how that evened it out a little bit and not so much red is showing through. If you have a bunch of redness on your face, put this on really lightly, just stipple it all over before any other makeup, and it's going to just even out your redness. That way when you put on your main highlight color, it's not gonna poke through. So that's all you have to do. You can do it with your finger too, just dip in and just stipple it over your red. Okay, so that is if I recommended Aspen Contour for you. So the next thing is for dark circles under your eyes. So a lot of us have these. In this day and age, I feel like dark circles are just like a given. So for that, I probably recommended Mango highlight or Frenchie Lip and Cheek. Mango is for if you're a little bit more darker skinned, and Frenchie is more for lighter skin, but they can both be used as a color corrector under your eyes. So I'm gonna show you, I do have a little bit of bags going on here. If your bags are more like a brown, then Frenchie might work better. So it's very hard to tell in pictures sometimes the true coloring of your, under eye circles. So if we try one and it doesn't work, then we'll definitely try another. And there is more colors than these that correct, but these are the most common. So when you're concealing, I'm going to show you Mango here, Frenchie here. When you're concealing under eye bags, same thing goes as this Aspen Contour. You want to do it very, very, very first before any other makeup. So you're just going to dab in with your finger very lightly. The skin under our eyes is so sensitive, so we want to be very gentle. So for these under eye bags, you're just going to tap. Okay, see how I'm just tapping over that bag with this color? And the orange in this mango color will actually counteract the darkness of the bag. Okay, so we want to do that. A lot of people start, oh, I have a bag, so I need a light concealer color. If you're throwing over just a light color directly over that bag, the darkness is gonna show through that light. we need to conceal the darkness before we put on any other colors. So you can kind of see, I can definitely see, compared to this eye, this is completely neutralized. Okay, so same thing goes with Frenchie. Use your finger, use a tiny bit, and you're just going to tap that right over that dark bag. So you can kind of see, for me, that mango works better because my darkness is still kind of showing with Frenchie. If my bags were more brown, my bags are more blue / purple, so orange works better for me. But if my bags were more brown, this color would completely neutralize them, just like this one is. I'm just showing you example. If I recommended this color, this is how you do it. So do this very first, okay? This is to conceal your bag. The longer this sits on your face, the warmer it's going to get, and it's going to act like that second skin. So I always do my under eye corrector first if I'm going to do it. And you can always very lightly just tap this in. I know in the summertime, I usually take my perfector sponge and spray it with our Stay Setting Spray and kind of go over it so it really, really locks that in. And then over this, you can put on your main highlight or your brightener highlight, and that way your bag will not pop through. So I'm gonna show you that. So since mango is my color, I'm gonna get rid of this Frenchie now that I've showed you just an example of how it works. And what I'm gonna do is put on my brightening shade over here, over my bag that I've concealed. On this side, I'm just gonna put in my brightening shade like I would do like with a traditional makeup and show you the difference. So I'm gonna kind of let this dry a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up my brightening shade here very lightly, and I'm just gonna stipple. I don't have any other makeup on, so this isn't gonna look like complete like it would if I had makeup on, but I'm just stippling, you guys. I'm doing really, really, really gentle motions here. Okay, and that's my brightener. So then on this side, I'm just gonna stick my brightening shade. And I'm gonna show you guys how. See that? My bag is still poking through over here. See that darkness that's coming through? Over here, it's completely concealed. So this is the amazing thing about mascara makeup. It is the color science behind these colors. So traditional makeup is what we all know, and it's sometimes hard to make that transition, but if you get the color science right on this makeup, it will literally change your life. Do you see how much of that bag is poking through on this side? And over here, my bag is gone. It's just light. So that is the basics on the color correcting shades of Maskcara Beauty. So if I recommended one of these shades, this is how you use it. But if you guys have any more questions about it, if I didn't explain something enough, or if you have any more questions, please reach out and I will definitely help you with whatever you need. We're gonna make this makeup work for your skin, and it's gonna look amazing, and you're gonna feel so confident, just like you never have before. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.